I didn't have a name for it for most of my life. I just thought I was being helpful, nice, or responsible. I remembered everyone's birthdays, picked the perfect gifts, and made the calls no one else wanted to make. I noticed when someone was struggling, even if they hadn't said a word. I smoothed over awkward silences at dinner, kept the house running like clockwork, and tracked 100 little details so no one else had to. It's not on any resume. It doesn't get you a raise. No one gives you a medal for quietly keeping the world from tipping over. In fact, most people don't even notice. But without it, the cracks show, the gears grind, the whole thing falls apart. It's called emotional labor, the constant, invisible work of caring, managing, anticipating, and absorbing the emotions of everyone around you. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. It's the kind of work that doesn't show up on pay stubs. It's not listed in job descriptions. And yet, it never ends. Emotional labor is managing feelings, your own and everyone else's. It's softening bad news, smoothing conflict, soothing egos, offering encouragement, absorbing frustration, and knowing when to smile, when to stay silent, and when to say, "It's okay, I'll take care of it." Even when it's not okay, even when no one asks if you're okay. In relationships, women often become the emotional glue. We're the unpaid therapist, the memory keeper, the manager of feelings no one else even acknowledges. We know the difference between the silence that means, "I'm mad at you," and the silence that means, "I'm hurting, and I need you." And it's not just about doing the work, it's about noticing the work even exists. The unspoken stuff, the tension before the fight, the sigh that signals disappointment, the shift in tone that means something's off. It's the vigilance of care, the constant emotional radar, scanning for storms before they hit. We track birthdays, family drama, doctor's appointments, even which friend needs a check-in call, and most of the time, we do it without anyone asking. Because if we don't, it simply doesn't get done. That's the hidden labor of love. Not just reacting, but anticipating. Not just patching cracks when they show up, but noticing the tiny fractures before anyone else can see them. And the truth is, this isn't natural or instinctive like people sometimes claim. It's practiced. It's expected. It's work. Real work. Work that doesn't show up on a paycheck, but shapes every relationship we're in. I remember as a child, my father didn't know our birthdays, his own wedding anniversary, or close relatives' phone numbers or addresses. But my mother did. She kept it all together without complaint. She was the keeper of an endless depth of knowledge that no one valued until it was needed. In the workplace, it's being the one who smooths tensions, remembers who's allergic to gluten, or picks up the cupcakes for the office celebration. It's listening to a co-worker vent for 20 minutes and not saying a word about yourself. Empathy is expected, but rarely reciprocated. And yet, women are still asked to mentor, to support, to listen, to lead quietly, to do all the work. The mental load is heavy. We fear what might happen if we put it down. So here's the truth. This isn't a call to stop caring. It's a call for some understanding that emotional labor is a real thing. It shouldn't be invisible. We should stop expecting women to be the emotional scaffolding of the world, and then faulting them for bending under the weight. Because empathy is not gendered. It's a choice, a practice, a mutual gift. Emotional labor isn't just a nice extra women bring to the table. It's real work. It takes time, energy, and a part of ourselves that we don't always get back. And yet, it's so often invisible, unacknowledged, and unpaid. And maybe, if we start recognizing emotional labor for what it is, we can finally make it a shared responsibility instead of a silent expectation. because care should never be a gendered job description. If you've ever felt drained by being the emotional anchor in your relationships, at home, at work, or anywhere, know this: you're not imagining it, and you're not alone. So let me ask you, have you ever found yourself carrying the emotional load in your relationships? Are you the glue that holds your family or friend group together? Do you notice the little things before anyone else does? And how different would your life feel if that labor was recognized and shared? If you're a man, have you ever been regarded as the glue that holds things together, or is this primarily something that only women experience? Comment below. We will revisit the subject of emotional labor in a later video, and we'll discuss your input. Thank you for watching The Woman Philosopher.